Yeah, and you also said like I like it opened your eyes, and I couldn't agree more with that. Yeah, because I feel the same way. And also, you mentioned that you went away from your family, and that's interesting because I read a quote about it recently. I think from Angelina Jolie that she
Yeah.
said, you have to like go so you have to know who you are when you're not around with your family, and then find out like what you need and what you want. And that's what I did as well. I'm from Europe, Slovakia, and then I came to the United States by myself, and also since 2013, and I started in Miami as well, so for me it was really a
Yeah.
culture shock.
Yes. Miami is
So I
very
can totally
different.
relate. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can relate. And on top of it, like I don't know in which part of Miami, but in many parts they don't speak English, and I didn't
No.
speak Spanish at the time.
They speak
So
Creole. They speak Creole and Spanish. I actually was fluent in Spanish. My mom paid for Spanish classes. She did not want me to be she just wanted me to be ahead. I actually spoke fluent Spanish, and then when I moved, like it just went out the window because I just learned so much, and if I'm not practicing it, like it'll go out the window. But I actually spoke fluent Spanish, like, and they were surprised.
yeah, well, I was surprised that I couldn't speak English there because I was expecting, oh, I'm coming to the United States, so I'm gonna. And my first day when I went to the supermarket, and I was like, where can I find a milk? Just a simple question, and they were like, español, and I'm like, I don't know Spanish.
Right.
So yeah, but then I eventually learned, so now I can speak Spanish. But now I live in Las Vegas, and here, yeah, most people speak English. So
Yeah, that's definitely like a great thing when you move like out of state or out of town. I think that's like the greatest growth that I've like ever done because I was able to truly identify with my core self with no one looking, and if I made a mistake, I could hold myself accountable, journal, and figure out which way do I want to go. Do I want to progress more? Do I want to work on it more? Do I want to get assistance? But I think that's definitely one of the ways why I was able to kind of just set boundaries because I moved a lot in my 20s. I don't want to move again, but I have moved a lot. I think I moved like 7 or 8 times in my 20s. So every year and a half, I'm like, all right, it's time to it's time to go.
yeah, and I was actually talking about this with my friend the other day, and she's also living in Las Vegas, but she's from Europe as well, from Switzerland. And we were thinking about like, oh, would you go back to Europe? And like kind of I was like one side of me, yes, because I have my family there and I
Yeah.
have support and everything. But then I was like, but here in the United States or in Las Vegas, I'm by myself and I can just be myself.
Right.
Whereas where I'm close to my relatives, then I feel like these, I have to meet expectations, and that's work that I have to do, and I know,
Yeah.
but it's still like I haven't been back for a while, so I don't know if it still would be the same, but I know that when I was living there, I felt like, oh, I have to, my parents have expectations and then I have
Right.
to be this and that. And I just got lost and now it's just me. So I just have to meet my own expectations.
Right. I definitely think some people get kind of just lost in family traditions or family identities that they don't really know who themselves are.
Yeah.
Luckily, I kind of just was like, I gotta go explore.